Ring doorbells are extremely common nowadays. Most of the time people having them just for safety, being able to make sure people were leaving when they were supposed to, and of course being able to see any unwanted visitors coming to their door at any hours of the night with just getting an alert on their phone. Today we're going to be diving into 10 extremely unsettling things caught on your Ring doorbells. As you see by the title, today we're going to be diving into some of the scariest things people have ever encountered on their Ring doorbells, their actual stories, and what the whole experience kind of made them feel like. I am going to be reading them on my trusty phone here, so let's hop right into it. My mom lives alone and I installed cameras at her front and back door. Her driveway circles around to the back of the house. One night, less than a week after I installed them, she woke up to a doorbell alert on her phone. She thought it was probably an animal but checked anyways. There was a man standing in her backyard staring towards the door. I'm not going to lie to you right now, after literally just reading that, my whole body just goosebumped up. I'm not kidding. I'm home alone right now. Listen, I'm home alone right now. I'm extremely vulnerable right now. I'm listening, I'm reading these stories to you guys, and I'm freaking out. I just got full goosebumps. It just started like hailing outside. There was no forecast for hail. I think I'm losing my mind right now. So where was I? So she thought there was an animal in the backyard. There was a man standing at the back door, yada yada. After about 2 minutes of standing there, my mom activated the backyard floodlights and he immediately took off. About 45 minutes later, he was back with some sort of bat or something in his hands. If I looked out my window right now, and there was a man, even just relatively close to where I live. Hello? Yeah, there's some weirdo outside. Yeah, let's just make sure he stays outside, okay? There would be no waiting. As soon as I saw him and he ran away, psh, boop, doo-doo-doo. Hello? Yeah, there's some weirdo outside. Chris isn't putting up with that. So anyways, after 45 minutes, he took off and came back. She then called the police. Luckily, they arrived within 3 minutes. She had to have been fairly close to the police station because usually they take quite some time. When he was being arrested, he tried to claim that he thought that this was his house. You're standing in the backyard, someone turns the floodlights on, and all of a sudden you think it's your house now. Interesting. Turns out he lived over 15 miles away. We still don't know what his intentions were, but we installed some more locks and motion detectors around the whole entire house after that. But listen, man, I'm in my house right now, right? You know what? Come with me. You're not going to be able to see, but I'm going to look. Because I'm not going to lie, man. That story really gave me some goosebumps, man. I had to look outside and make sure the coast was clear. I had to make sure the coast was clear because you never know nowadays. The image you're looking at right now is a literal kidnapper caught on camera. My sister's neighbor caught footage of a real estate agent being kidnapped on their camera, meaning that this actual image that is right here on screen right now is a real footage of someone kidnapping another person. Doesn't care. Just a little mask up, doesn't care. The first week I had my new Ring doorbell camera, some half-naked man came to my doorbell on a Sunday night at 4:30 a.m. Okay, first, anybody coming at my door at 4:30 in the morning, I'm pissed already. I'm immediately pissed. On top of it, it says right here that this person was muttering Eminem lyrics. My man was singing "Cleaning Out My Closet" while knocking on someone's door at 4:30 in the morning. You can't make this stuff up. My husband and I caught a murder on camera. We were clueless until it happened, but my dog came up to us and wanted to go outside, and we saw our whole block was closed off. We went to the camera and there it was. The worst part of this, though, was the blood-curdling scream by the partner caught on tape. So these people, literally, the only reason they even knew a murder happened was because they let their dog outside, and then they decided to check their Ring doorbell after seeing the blockade on their block. So I would assume that their neighbor had to have killed their partner outside and caught it on camera. Yo, people are crazy. That's some really wild shit. A girl around 16 twisted our door handle a few times before realizing the door was locked. Then she fumbled with something in her pocket and then got extremely startled after our dog started barking his absolute tail off. She stood there for a minute and then left. It was extremely weird. Now look it, if you're planning to do some sinister shit, you might want to be, a little bit more sure nobody's there. If you're going to break into somebody's house, 9 times out of 10, you should probably make sure they're not there. Because most people nowadays aren't going to let you get out the same way you came in, if you know what I'm saying. This is actually a good one. Around 6 a.m. this morning, a man came and rang my doorbell a few times. He then reached in his pants and started talking to his... If I saw this, it would be the first thing uploaded to Twitter that morning. That'd be the first thing I'd have to do. And I'd have to send it to all my friends. Because if I'm sitting there, just sitting here drinking my coffee, watching back this Ring doorbell footage, and this guy literally just stands up and starts opening his pants, I'm gonna fall over. The mysterious visitor. The night I installed this camera, I got an alert on my phone at 10 p.m. and it was just a little boy, maybe around 4 years old, standing on my porch. By the time I got to the door, he was gone. There's a few things Chris doesn't play with, and that is one of them. Dude, if I saw something right now on my camera in my outside right now, if I saw there was an alert and there was a little boy standing there, the first thing I do is call, yo, there's a little boy outside. Got him on the ring. I'm not going outside first. I'm going to go outside after, but I'm going to, you never know. There's people that do crazy stuff, like set you up type shit. Like, for instance, scenario rolling through my head, right? So there's a little kid at the ring, right? Ring doorbell. I walk outside. He's right there. As soon as I open their door, boom! 5 guys run into my house. Now what? Now I'm screwed. That's just that's just how I think. This one's actually pretty funny. The candy thief caught a grown-ass man stealing my entire bowl of Halloween candy this year. At least 100 pieces. Just 4 minutes after we left to go trick-or-treating at our friend's house, just a few blocks over. So this guy, this is what he did. He knew he didn't want to go to Walgreens, CVS, any of those other, major places where 2 days after Halloween you could just get a ton of candy at an insanely discounted rate. He said, you know what? I'm gonna mask up and I'm gonna go steal these kids candy. And that's exactly what he did. I mean, listen, I'm not hating. I'm just mad I didn't come up with it myself. The gas line inquiry. Dude, these people, or the people who wash, they're like, oh, we want to wash your window. I don't want my windows washed. If I did, I'd call someone. I don't need you going door to door because you're just aggravating me. You're interrupting my Outer Banks watching right now, bro. Some dude came up to my door in the middle of the night and kept saying, do you have a gas line? And then just walked off. It's just like such a weird thing to like pretend to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And this is, I think this is the last one, actually. I think this is the last one. The eerie music player. Honda Civic riding down back and forth around the neighborhood playing ice cream truck music extremely loud. Hoping it was just a stupid prank and not something more sinister. Listen, if he was in an ice cream truck, I would say call the cops, especially if it was white and had no windows. But since he's riding around in a Honda Civic, you're probably fine. But I'm not gonna lie to you. If I heard some ice cream music outside right now, I'd probably lock myself in the bathroom. I'm not gonna lie to you. One way in, one way out. That's it. That's it. But yeah, those were some extremely, I would say 95%. Those were pretty decently weird, eerie, and scary encounters caught on camera of actual people. The link to all of them will be linked down below if that's something that you guys do want to check out. So hopefully you guys did go to enjoy today's video. As I said, if you did, smack a like on it. That'd be greatly appreciated. If you guys like this kind of format where I'm reading, what I can do is I can sit back a little bit, get a little comfortable, and then I can read you guys some more. But it all depends on how you guys react and what you guys want to see. But as always, my name is Chris. Follow all my socials down below, and thank you guys in advance for 14,000 subscribers. I don't know why I just did the what was the drama alert outro for. Thank you guys for all the support. It truly means the world to me. But with all that being said, my name is Chris, and of course I'll catch you guys in the next one. And also thank you for 14,000 subscribers. I don't know why I said the old school 14,000 subscriber. Dude, I don't know what's going on. Goodbye.